What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Big Alf Gaming. In the last episode, we caught our team member Ekans, our Amblio, next member on our team, and we also took down our rival, the third rival battle so far. Now today we're going to be exploring Cerulean City, taking on some trainers on the Nugget Bridge, and probably making our way over to Bill's house. So let's go ahead and get started. We can go ahead and talk to this guy. He says that bush in front of the shop is in the way. There might be a way around. That's not super important right now, but if you head into this house, you can talk to this gentleman, and he says, "Hello there, do you want to trade your Poliwhirl for Jinx?" Now that's actually a pretty cool trade. I would definitely do that if I had a Poliwhirl right now, but evidently I do not. I am not sure if you can catch Jinx elsewhere in the game. You might be able to catch them in Seafoam Islands, but if you can't, then this is the place where you get a Jinx. Let's go ahead and head down here. This is the bike shop, and we can't do anything there yet. Let's go ahead and talk to the shop owner. He says, "Welcome to our bike shop. We've got a bike for you. It's only a whopping $1 million. Now, even if you grind it and grind it and grind it, I'm pretty sure that the game caps your money at $999,999. So it's just completely impossible to get a bike, right? Well, evidently there's a guy who gives us a bike voucher in the next town over, and I don't know why he's just handing these things out if they're worth $1 million, but or a million yen. But anyways, that's how you get the bike in this game. We can go ahead and talk to this girl right here. Slowbro, withdraw. No, that's wrong. It's so hard to control Pokemon. Your Pokemon's obedience depends on your abilities as a trainer. Well, maybe you traded and obtained that Slowpoke or Slowbro or whatever you said, and that's why he doesn't listen to you. Let's go ahead and go to the Mart here, and we've only got about 4,000 Pokédollars. Let's see if we can buy anything. We can buy repels now for the first time in the game. That's pretty helpful. Let's see what else. I don't think we have any paralyzed heals, so maybe I'll buy like 3 paralyzed heals. But other than that, I think that'll suffice for our Mart related activities. And now let's go ahead and we can exit the Mart. Head on over this way. And the gym leader is right up here, or the gym rather. You're a trainer too, collecting, fighting. It's a tough life. I don't know about that. But yeah, the gym is in here. We're not going to go in there just quite yet, but we will be doing that soon. All right, now let's head up over this way, and we can head into this house. And I think this guy tells you about the different badges in the game. Yeah, Pokemon badges are owned only by skilled trainers. I see you have at least one. They have some amazing stories. I'm not really interested in those, so we're not going to bother. But let's go ahead and we can head into his backyard. Now in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Oh, here we go. I was about to say that I know that there's a rare candy hidden back here in the older games, or the newer games. Sorry, I always trip that up. But in these games, I wasn't sure if there was, but evidently there is. Let's go ahead and I guess this house we can't do anything in. It's not open to us. And there's a police officer standing in front of this house. He says, "The people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets." That's kind of wacky, man, because I went into Mount Moon and I just absolutely decimated all of the Team Rocket guys. And like, you guys are a police force and you're struggling with them. But anyways, let's go ahead and we're going to make our way onto Nugget Bridge now. It's time to take on some trainers with our Amblio, our sign-in. We got to get some levels here. And Blaze King, of course, will be our last resort. Or maybe not even our last resort, but he will be the one that we're swapping into if our Amblio or sign-in is struggling. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it here. So it looks like we got a bug catcher to fight here. And the bug catcher has a Caterpie. Nothing too exciting there, nothing we haven't seen before. We're going to see if our Amblio can take this out. We're going to rip a few wraps here, and I guess we actually outspeed that Caterpie, which is pretty cool. And I'm glad that we can finally have the wrap on our side here. That's, just continuing and continuing, and this bug catcher must be fuming right now that his Caterpie can't do a thing. That was like 5 straight wraps, and then look, we outspeed it again, and it's just like the Caterpie can't do anything against us. So maybe our Ekans, even though it's a little under-leveled right now, might actually be quite serviceable in this game. And look at that, his attack continues some more, and even some more, I think we're gonna have to rip a Poison Sting this time, and that'll take care of business. We knocked out the Caterpie. I should have probably done that from the start because evidently it's super effective. But yeah, that was good. A good first appearance there for Amblio. I guess the first one that he took out single-handedly. Let's go ahead and should we rip a Poison Sting again? We might have to since it was super effective against that Weedle. Or the Caterpie. I don't know why the Poison Sting is super effective against these guys. Aren't they just bug type? Maybe it must be another one of those Gen 1 mechanics. Speaking of the Gen 1 mechanics there, I was informed in the last video that Hidden Power was not a thing until Generation 2. So in Gold, Silver, and Crystal is when Hidden Power was released. Good info to know there, and of course I did in fact misspeak because Gary could not have taught his Abra the move Hidden Power. But yeah, we're making nice progress on the Weedle here using Wrap. It's honestly been a pretty solid move for us so far, and we're just gonna have to take a little bit of a string shot, but nothing too scary there. He's gonna hit us with a Poison Sting as well, so we're taking a little bit of damage, but we'll be able to knock it out here with just one more Poison Sting. It's just kind of the battle of Poison Stings right now. But yeah, there we go. Took out that Weedle. And there we go. We grew to level 12 from that. That's pretty cool. Amblio, you know, took out the full trainer by himself. So very nice. I know that Sign-In probably wouldn't be able to do that quite yet. Let's go ahead and we're going to take on this girl now. I'm second. Now it's serious. Let's see what you've got in store for us here. So this is going to be a Lass. And she's going to send out a Pidgey. And I think that we will honestly probably be able to still take it out. Pidgey's not going to have anything super effective against us, and our Wrap can do a good bit of damage here. So we'll just keep continuing on with that attack. And man, I'm liking the Wrap so far, but ooh, that quick attack hurts. Wow, I wasn't expecting it to do 11 damage. That's a little bit dangerous. I'm honestly a little bit tempted to swap out here, but I don't know. I guess we'll just stick it out. Maybe Pidgey will just decide to use Sand Attack or something and we'll be able to take it out. We're just going to have to keep hoping here. And it continues. We need one more time for it to go through. And I guess we did outspeed it there. Oh no! Oh, okay, it's still alright. We did outspeed it. It didn't do enough damage to take it out, but we got it on the next turn. So there we go, and now we've got a Nidoran to face. And I'm finally pronouncing that correctly. And that appears to be the first Nidoran female that we've faced so far, I believe. And we're going to hit this one with a Wrap as well. But yeah, we've only seen the male Nidorans in the wild so far. They're much more common in red than they are in blue. But the female Nidoran is very common in Pokemon Blue. But yeah, anyways, we're going to hit this thing with a Wrap. We got a critical hit or two in there, which is pretty sweet. And I'd be very impressed right now if Amblio can take out this Nidoran by himself after taking out the Pidgey, and the Caterpie and the Weedle really is setting him up for success in this run, demonstrating how valuable our Ekans is, even when he's under-leveled, even he's not even evolved yet. Oh, hopefully the Scratch won't take us out. We need some good luck here, and I think we're gonna get just that. We were able to take out that Nidoran with the Wrap. So there you go, guys. Amblio's already off to a hot start here, getting up 2 levels just like that after 2 trainers. So he really took care of business. That's what I like to see. We're going to go ahead and we're going to heal up real fast just because I want to keep rolling with Amblio in these battles here on the Nugget Bridge. So we'll take our little classic hospital trip, make sure that our Pokemon return to their fighting fit states. But yeah, we've still got a full party of 6 there. I'll be slowly but surely removing those guys from my extra slots as we catch our 6 team members of the game here. But I think it's probably going to be 2 more videos until we catch our next team member. So I'm not going to drop any more hints than that yet. I'll probably do it in the video before I decide for sure what video it's going to be in. But here we go. We've got trainer number 3 here, and he says that he won't be easy. So let's just go ahead and find out. Honestly, the last 2 have been quite easy, even for our Amblio here. He's got a Rattata that he's going to send out, and it looks like every trainer or every Pokemon we've faced so far has been level 14, which is pretty surprising. I thought that at least in Fire Red and Leaf Green, the trainers have, they seem to increase by 2, like every trainer that you face. They start off, I think, maybe at level 12, then go up to 14, 16, 18, and wow, that was dangerous. We had to face a Hyper Fang there, and because I don't want Amblio to die, I'm going to send out Sinon, see if Sinon can take care of a Rattata here. Honestly, a little bit worried if we get hit with some Hyper Fangs, and yeah, that's the danger zone right there. We can only maybe take one more of those. We're going to hit it with a Stun Spore, see if we can paralyze this thing, and of course it didn't affect it. I don't know if it just missed or if I am missing some sort of Gen 1 mechanic there on why it didn't affect it, but I'm really scared. I just want to swap out to Blaze King here just because I don't want Sinon to die again. He needs a little bit of experience, and yeah, we would have died on the next turn anyways. But Blaze King can take those Hyper Fangs all day. So we're going to hit this guy with an Ember now. We got a critical hit, but I know we definitely did not need it. And we gained 57 experience across the board there. And now we've got an Ekans, so might as well swap on over to our own Ekans and just showcase him a little bit to this other trainer, even though we have clearly the weaker Ekans with, you know, a level lower and only 3 hit points left. But we'll swap back over to our Blaze King, and yeah, it gets a little bit tedious here, guys, when we just have to keep on swapping in order to, you know, gain experience for our lower leveled Pokemon, but that's just the way it goes in the beginning of the game. These guys are going to be fierce in no time. Yeah, we have to deal with a little critical hit wrap there, and I'm hoping that this thing doesn't last forever because that seems to be the way it goes with these Ekans. Yeah, the attack's still continuing, and it's still continuing, but I'm sure we're bound to get free here momentarily. There we go, and we'll take it out with a nice Ember. So, alright, Amblio gained 93, and so did Blaze King, and now the youngster's about to send out a Zubat. So we'll swap right on back over to Amblio, try and get him up to level 14 here, and then we'll swap right back over to our Blaze King. But yeah, making good progress across the Nugget Bridge so far. I'd say that this is probably the hardest trainer that we faced since we took out those other two quite easily, and this one, even our Blaze King is struggling quite a bit. Gonna have to take another hospital trip after this battle here, but yeah, we were able to take out the Zubat with a critical hit Ember and defeated that trainer. So there we go. The youngster's knocked out, and he says, "Ow!" Stomped flat. All right. Fortunately, we aren't able to progress further on the bridge right now till we take another hospital trip. Let's go ahead and we'll heal up here. Now, once you complete the Nugget Bridge, I know there's this like crazy sort of like hack when you're playing on the original cartridges where you can capture Mew. I'm not going to try it out. I know that it probably would be cool to see, but I don't feel too confident that I'd be able to pull it off successfully. But it's something like there's a trainer that's in the grass to the left-hand side of the Nugget Bridge, and if you like step in front of the trainer and then press pause at the exact same time, and then you like save the game or something like that, then you have to walk back and maybe like heal at the Pokemon Center. Then when you return to the Nugget Bridge, there will be like a Mew like waiting for you. Something like that. I know that's not the exact step on how you do that, but it's something crazy when you're playing on an original cartridge only. I don't think it's possible when you're playing on the emulator, but yeah, feel free to try that out if you can, and let me know if you're able to pull it off successfully, because that'd be really sweet if you're able to capture a Mew like that in this game. But yeah, we're gonna have to take a couple quick attacks here from that Pidgey, and unfortunately our Amblio gets knocked out there. Oh, I actually just remembered there was actually another step to that story, the little Mew capturing story. You have to battle like a guy to the right of the Nugget Bridge and face the one who has a Slowpoke. You have to make sure that you knock out the Slowpoke, and then like you can maybe find the Mew. So it's just a crazy sequence of events. I'm not sure how that translates to a Mew appearing. I'm not sure if that was an intentional game design or if it was more of a glitch, but yeah, just some wacky stuff there. And Sinon survived here with 1 hit point. Should I risk it, guys? I think we're just gonna have to go for it and hope that Pidgey does not use quick attack. I've got a bad feeling though. Oh, sand attack, come on, there we go. Sinon got his first KO of the run so far. I think maybe he defeated someone against Gary, but I highly doubt it. And we will leave him in right here, but we will immediately swap on out because we're not going to be able to defeat that Nidoran. So here we go, swapping back over to our Blaze King. And of course, we're going to need another trip to the Pokemon Center after this because we don't seem to stand a chance. But yeah, there we go. We're able to take out that Nidoran with a couple embers. And that'll do the job. I don't think Blaze King will grow a level here. Let's see. Nope, not quite yet. But I'm sure he's getting close. And the last is a little upset because she lost as well. But that means I think we only have one trainer left on the Nugget Bridge. And I'm not sure if I remember this correctly. Because again, guys, keep in mind, I've never played this game before. I've only played the newer versions. But the last trainer might have a Mankey. Might. At least he does in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Let's go ahead and heal up our team here. Make sure that they are fighting fit. And there we go. Let's go ahead and head back up to the Nugget Bridge. So once you complete the Nugget Bridge, there will be I believe it's a 6th trainer who's actually disguised as a Team Rocket grunt, and he'll first give you a nugget. Team Rocket is basically like a gang of like Pokemon robbers, and evidently he's just, I don't know, handing out nuggets to people, and then he's secretly a Team Rocket grunt. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll face the 5th team member here, or the 5th trainer on the Nugget Bridge, and this one is a junior trainer. Let's see who he sends out, and there we go. It is a Mankey, and Mankey has a wacky sprite in this game. Kind of funny. It looks like he's flexing, but he just doesn't look much like a Mankey. Can't believe he's all the way up at level 18. We'll probably almost die to that. I guess we can take 2 of those scratches, but yeah, we'll see how much this Wrap does. Maybe we'll get really lucky and be able to take out a Mankey here with Amblio. I know that would be huge experience for him. I'm just not all that confident that Wrap will continue that long. But we'll keep giving it a try here. Oh man, a Karate Chop. That's bad news bears right there. Critical hit knocks out Amblio. I don't even think it would have mattered. I feel like he probably would have been able to knock us out even without the critical hit. But I don't think his attacks will be quite as strong against Sign-In. Although if he's lowering our defense, they very well might be. We're going to hit this Mankey with a scratch or 2. See how much damage that does. Holy cow. Did more than half there. I'm guessing it's probably going to end up knocking, definitely will knock us out on the next turn. Maybe this will kill it though. There we go. All right, Sign-In got a nice victory in there. 285 experience. He's going to be super close to leveling up to level 15 already, which is fantastic. And I guess we need to take another hospital trip. Just what this whole run has been so far is just like trainer, hospital trip, trainer, hospital trip. Yeah, we'll walk our way on back to the Pokemon Center here. And yeah, again, guys, I know that this is not the way that most people making like Pokemon walkthroughs like kind of craft their videos. They oftentimes cut out all the wild battles and they cut out all the trips to the Pokemon Center because it's a little bit tedious. It takes a lot of extra time. But I want you to experience the authenticity of the game, I know that it would probably make it a more palatable viewing experience, or it gets to the excitement a little bit quicker, but I want these games to be experienced by my audience the way that they were experienced when they first came out, So that's the reason that I don't want to cut anything out. Also, I'm very new at all of this, and I don't exactly know how to edit videos very well yet. So, still learning there, but we get a nice nugget there from this Team Rocket grunt. He just hands us 5,000 Poké Dollars, and then he's like, and will you please join Team Rocket? We're a group dedicated to evil using Pokemon. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. So, I'm just not really following how that conversation goes down, because he first gives us 5,000 Poké Dollars, then he tries and peer pressures us into getting into Team Rocket. We stick to our guns and do not, in fact, allow him to convince us to join. And then he says he'll make us an offer we can't refuse by wanting to battle us. I just don't get it. Maybe if you toss another 10 nuggets my way, I'd be a little bit incentivized to, to join Team Rocket. But if you beat me in battle, I definitely have no intention of joining. I'll honestly be afraid of you, and I will just run and scamper in the other direction, It's not going to make me want to join. But anyways, we took out that first Ekans there. Fortunately, we did not have as much difficulty with it as we did the last Ekans that we faced. And he's also got a Zubat. Now, this is honestly kind of a joke that this is the last trainer on the Nugget Bridge, because he's definitely easier than the other ones. Like, he's got just a couple level 15s. He's got the Ekans and the Zubat. But if he had, I don't know, like the Mankey and an Ekans and like a Pidgey, I feel like he'd be much stronger. But and also like higher levels too, because like we faced the last like 2 trainers ago who had some level 16s in there, and evidently this guy, I don't know, the king of Team Rocket or whatever, I guess he's not the king because that's Giovanni, but whoever this recruiter is for Team Rocket, the HR recruiter is I don't know, he's a little bit underleveled, but he says, you are good, and gives us 450 Pokédollars. So you gave me a nugget worth 5,000 Pokédollars at first just for walking in front of you, and then you only give me 450 Pokédollars after I beat you? Something doesn't really add up there. Let's go ahead and head down here and we can face this trainer, not a member of the Nugget Bridge, but he says to us, I saw your feet from the grass, and not our feet with shoes on, but rather our accomplishment. So Junior Trainer wants to fight here. He's going to send out a Rattata level 14, and I think that Amblio can give this one a go. Hopefully the Rattata... Never mind, I just spoke it into existence. I was going to say, hopefully the Rattata does not have Hyper Fang. Evidently it does. Our Wrap can hardly do anything to the Rattata, and the Hyper Fang just does like 2/3 of our damage, of our total hit points, so we're not going to mess around with that. It's obviously one of Rattata's strongest moves here, especially for the beginning of the game. I don't know how much damage it does, but I know that it definitely gets the same type attack bonus from it. So that's definitely one of the reasons why it's so fierce. But there we go, Blaze King's up to level 25, that's pretty nice. And it's going to send out an Ekans now, so let's go ahead and swap back over to our Amblio. See if we can get it up to level 14, since that seems to be kind of the standard level for some of the trainers we've been facing so far. And then of course, you know the strategy now. We're going to swap back over to Blaze King to take care of business. I'm a little bit worried about facing that Ekans, especially when ours is still a little bit lower in terms of levels. But there we go, we got a nice one-hit KO there, which is what I like to see. And Amblio is indeed up to level 14, so that's perfect. Now, let's go ahead and head through this grass here. I need to check who can be encountered. I think this might still be Route 4, but it's possible that it's Route 5. Let me see if I can check here. And there we go, we've got an Oddish that we can find here. So let's go ahead and see if we can capture this Oddish. And I'm probably just going to do it with Amblio here. Let's go ahead and hit it with a Poison Sting. So I believe that the encounters here are Oddish, Pidgey, and Mankey. Not positive on those. That's what I'm seeing here on Cerebi, but it might still be Route... I guess it can't be Route 4, right? It's got to be Route... Or no, isn't it actually like Route 22 or something like that? I wish... It's difficult to know because they don't like pop up, you know, in the same way that they like pop up on the top of the screen in like the newer games. So I'm not exactly sure what route this is here. Maybe it's like 20... Let's check 24 actually. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Route 24. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So this is in fact Route 24 is Nugget Bridge, and then heading east after the Nugget Bridge is Route 25. So here we go. I finally was able to pull up the stats on the wild Pokemon here. In the grass, we've got Weedle, we've got Oddish, Pidgey, Kakuna, and Abra. So we've got quite a few guys that we can capture here. And our Amblio's taking a little bit of a beating. We're going to see if we can hit it with like 1 or 2 more Poison Stings in order to catch this Oddish. But yeah, guys, the Weedles here are always at level 7, and there's a 25% chance that you encounter a Weedle. The Oddish can range from level 12 to 14, so pretty high levels there. Also a 25% chance of encountering them. And Oddish is a grass and poison type, kind of an interesting combination there. I guess not that interesting. Bulbasaur is also grass and poison. Let's go ahead and we'll toss the Pokeball at it right now. And hopefully that'll be low enough to be able to capture it. And 2 shakes, 3 shakes, there we go, we capture the Oddish. I will not be using the Oddish on my team, but just wanted to capture it. Now it evolves into Vileplume, which I actually think is a pretty decent Pokemon. it doesn't always learn the best moves, but it's very bulky. So, alright, we've also got a Pidgey here, which was the next one on my list. We have a 20% chance of encountering a Pidgey, and they are always between levels 12 and 13. Let's go ahead and swap over to Blaze King here just while we're hunting. We've also got Kakuna, bug and poison type, with a 15% chance of encountering it at level 8. And here we go, the last one, which is what I was looking for, an Abra, 15% chance of encountering it, always between the levels 8 and 12. Now Abra will always teleport immediately upon starting the battle, so the only way that you can capture it is by tossing a Pokeball. So we're going to hope that we get super lucky here. We're just going to rip it with our 4 Pokeballs left, and we will not have that kind of luck. And oh, no way, the teleport failed. So we're going to get a little bonus second try here. Someone tell me in the comments why the teleport failed the first time. I never understand that. Is there like a 10% chance that it fails? Anyways, we need some more Pokeballs, so we're going to head back over here, go to the Mart, and see if we can buy some more Pokeballs, because we're going to have some more guys that we need to capture in the next little segment here. But let's actually heal up first, because I know Amblio kind of took a good bit of damage there. So we'll go ahead, and this might be hospital trip like number 5 of the video so far, so we're definitely taking our time with those trips. But yeah, there we go, our Pokemon are back to fighting fit, and didn't mean to re-click that, so let's exit out there. And let's go ahead and head on over to the Pokemon Mart now, which is down here. And we will go ahead and we will pick up some Pokeballs. So let's see, I guess I'll probably buy like maybe 10 of them. That should probably suffice, since I know we have like 2 left, I think. Maybe I'll even go up to 15, just because it seems like it might take us a few more tries with some of these guys, especially Abra. I mean, it could take several tries to, I don't know, try and capture that Abra. But we're going to hope that we get lucky and see if we can maybe encounter one again here. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, my controller is being a little sticky right now. It's not letting me move upward as I wanted it to, or sideways rather. But yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to head back into that grass here and keep on searching for an Abra. Hopefully we have good luck encountering it. We did get one kind of early there, and we have had some success looking for wild Pokemon so far. You know, we caught that Pikachu, we caught the Jigglypuff, we found a Clefairy, we found a Paris right away, found our Ekans in just a couple tries. So yeah, I mean, we've had solid luck so far. I think that we can try and keep that going here. But we're going to run all the way down to the bottom, see if that will boost up our chances. Evidently it did not. We've got a level 8 Kakuna. I will go ahead and knock this out with an Ember though, just because it can be useful for the experience. And yeah, that's kind of the problem with you know, waiting so long to catch another team member, because man, like Blaze King is just so over leveled, so much more powerful than all of the other trainers that we're facing right now. And unfortunately, Ekans and or Amblio and Sinon just can't really hold their own yet, which is a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, anyways, took out that second Kakuna there, and we're gonna see if maybe this time we will find an Abra. And unfortunately now we got another Weedle here. Yeah guys, only a 15% chance to encounter the Abra, so it's roughly like 1 in every 7 battles. We got kind of lucky on the first one. I think it was only our 3rd battle that we found an Abra. But yeah, hopefully this one, nope. We got another Pidgey there. Go ahead and we'll run away from this one. But yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys here about this route. I mean, there's not a whole lot else to it. It's just trying to capture the Abra for the Pokedex. We've got another Oddish here that we're just gonna run away from. Maybe we can actually, we'll take out this Oddish with a little bit of an Ember here, just because it might give us some good experience, especially when it's the one-hit KO. It's very nice. But yeah, here we go. Come on, give me some good luck this time around. We need an Abra. We need an Abra. Nope, still a Pidgey. Gonna run away from this one because it probably would not be a one-hit KO. But yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna keep on sifting through the grass here. I remember you're the real, you know, a real one, and you stuck around all the way from the beginning. I think it was like in episode 2 or 3 maybe that we found a Pikachu on the last tile in Viridian Forest. That was pretty exciting. We'd also found the Caterpie there, which had a lower encounter rate, so we had some good luck there. Hoping and hoping that we'll have some good luck here. Let's see this one. Still a Pidgey. Man, I don't know how Gary got so lucky. Gary already had an Abra. Maybe he happened to catch it on the very first try. Or Gary absolutely zooted ahead in this game and went to the Celadon game corner and maybe caught one there. Not caught one, but bought one. I think that you can buy them in both red and blue for pretty cheap. It might only be like 160 or like 180 coins or like something pretty cheap. Don't quote me on that because I'm definitely not positive, but yeah, it's possible that Gary scampered his way on over there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll take out this Kakuna with an Ember here as well. And if nothing else, it's at least beneficial to be sifting through the grass here for the experience since, you know, we don't seem to be having as much luck as I would like capturing this Abra. We did get pretty lucky though on that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The magic is about to commence, guys. We got another level 10 Abra. We need some good luck here. Let's hit this thing with the Pokeball and hope that it captures. Come on, Abra. Get in the Pokeball. 1 shake, 2 shakes, 3 shakes. There we go, guys. Abra was caught, and that is pretty exciting. We have indeed captured. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Underneath its name Abra there, it says PSI, which I'm guessing stands for Psychic, but I don't know. I feel like it would properly spell Psychic, but anyways, Abra's transferred to the PC. Will not be using it, but of course would definitely recommend it. It's a fantastic Pokemon, Alakazam. Alakazam is one of the best special attacks in the game, but you can't get it unless you have another Game Boy to trade with. So I'm not sure if I would even feasibly be able to trade because I'm playing this game on the Game Boy Player, which is attached to a GameCube, and I would have to connect my Game Boy to the GameCube somehow, which is certainly possible. I mean, I might be able to use a Game Boy Link cable to do that. I'm just not sure. But yeah, guys, I think that is probably not possible to do that, at least not in the early games. But I could always go pick up another Game Boy and I could trade it over to Pokemon Blue or Yellow or something like that if I really, really wanted to. But as I mentioned, we'll not be using Abra on the team. So there we go, guys. I think that that's going to about wrap up this video. Let's go ahead and actually collect this item before we do that. And we found TM45. I don't remember what that TM is, so let's go ahead and we will take a gander here. See, TM45 contains the move Thunder Wave. Not bad. It's actually a decent move in this game. So it just paralyzes your opponent. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video, guys. In the next episode, we will be heading on over to, I guess, Route 25 here. We're going to be defeating the trainers, making our way over to Bill's house, and possibly taking on the next gym leader, Misty. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.